Rani had come to visit her brother's house. When she stepped into the courtyard, memories of her childhood came rushing back. She looked at the tree and felt something strange. It seemed like her mother's spirit was in that tree. Her mother had planted it and she always took great care of it. But 2 years ago, her mother had passed away. Rani felt like her mother was still with her through this tree. She wanted to pick some mangoes from it to make a sweet dish for her in-laws, something that would remind her of her mother. Rani carefully picked the mangoes and put them in her bag. She wanted to show her in-laws the love and cooking style her mother had taught her. But her sister-in-law, who was standing by the room door, saw her. She got angry and said,
"Why did you pick the mangoes without asking? Are you taking them for your hungry in-laws?"
Rani was hurt by these words and tears filled her eyes. She left the house, feeling embarrassed and sad. A few days later, Rani's brother noticed that the tree was not looking well. Its color started to change and the leaves were not as healthy. When he looked at the roots, he saw that there were insects eating them. These insects had spread so much that they even started coming into the house and hiding in food. Rani's brother got tired of the insects and decided to cut down the tree. He knew it wouldn't survive much longer. A few days later, Rani missed her mother a lot. She went back to her parents' house and looked for the spot where the tree had been. When she saw that it was gone, tears came to her eyes. She sat down in the place where the tree had been and touched the ground, trying to feel close to it again. Then she noticed that part of the tree's root was still in the ground and a small plant was growing from it. She took the plant and put it in her bag, as if she were taking a piece of her mother with her. When Rani got home, she planted the small plant in her courtyard. She took care of it every day, watering it and making sure it grew. Soon, the plant became bigger and mangoes started to grow on it. Rani felt like her mother's spirit was still in the tree. Now, this tree was in Rani's house and no one could stop her from picking the mangoes. She spent hours sitting next to the tree, talking to her mother as if her mother was right there with her. Rani understood that when her sister-in-law insulted her for picking the mangoes, it hurt the spirit of her mother who was present in the tree. Her mother didn't like seeing her daughter disrespected, and that's why she allowed the worms to attack the tree's roots. Her mother wanted the tree to be removed from the house so that it could be reborn at Rani's house, where her spirit could always be with Rani. In this way, her mother's spirit tried to save the tree, and it was reborn in Rani's house to stay with her forever.